The purpose of this video is get you used to the layout of Macromedia Fireworks. You have your toolbar over here on the left with several different tools. And not only do you have the tools that are listed, but if you ever see a little triangle and you hold it down, you can see there are other tools hidden behind it that you can also choose. So there are several other options in addition to what you see here. Now I've already talked about bitmap versus vector editing. These are the areas for the two different tools. Bitmap being drawing with little dots of information, and vector being the more mathematical of the two. So here are your different options. And then down here on the right, this is called your properties window. This will change constantly. Depending on what kind of tool you use, it will show up with different options for that tool. So I'm just going to do a very simple brush tool right now. And you can see as soon as I select brush, the properties menu shows up with different options for that. I can change the color of my brush. I can change the size. I can change the style. There's several different options here. I can change what kind of edge it has, the texture, several different patterns I can do with this. I'm just going to keep it pretty basic. Just draw a line with my brush there. Alright, over here on the right are different menus, or these are called panels actually. And you've got several different functions here. You can minimize any one of these by just clicking on the arrow. And then if you want to maximize those, you click on the arrow again. So it shrinks and then makes them reappear. Now, these are all docked right now, meaning they're over here on the right, they're stuck there. If you want to move them, all you have to do is grab a hold of the left-hand side, and you can then bring that menu further out and expand it a little bit. You can put it anywhere you'd like. So if you're working on something constantly, it might be handy to have it right here at your side. This is a place where I can change up some of my colors and mix them together. I have some options down here. If I want to select from this little color palette, I can do that. Now when I'm finished with this, I can either just close out of it, or I can move it back here, and it just kind of snaps into place over there. One of the most useful tools is your history tool. It takes every single time you do a different action, it's recorded. So if I just move my slider back, I can step back to a time when I didn't use that brush tool. It's like clicking edit undo, only a lot more powerful because you can go back several steps. Okay, so again, tools over here on the right. The panels are over here on the right. You can either dock them or bring them out. You can close out of them. And if you go to Windows, you can see these are all the different options for panels you can have over on the right hand side. You can also control them from this window. And properties down on the bottom let you pick special characteristics of whatever tool you happen to be using at that time.